I've got a lot of friends that are in that newborn to 2-year-old stage, and they're just like doing everything they can to survive. So, it is what it is, right? But as your kids, and maybe you have some thoughts on that age, but even as your kids start getting older, and you start to have a little bit more margin, but then other things start to pop up, whether it's activities or sports or whatever. How do you stay with that intention and like, okay, here's some practical things that we do to make sure we're still making time for each other?
Yeah, that's good. So I believe this phrase wholeheartedly in everything. You make time for the things that you believe bring value. You make time for the things that you believe bring value. So while your schedule is tight, while as our kids are getting older, like we're chauffeurs at this point. There's all these things we got to get them to, and that's our own fault. Like we paid for the submission to be a part of that. The things that they're involved in, like schedules are busy, and it's really hard to make room, to make time. You make time, you make room for the things that you believe bring value. So here's just some specific examples of the things that we do, like in the seasons where it's been really difficult, to maybe finances are tight. Like if you're going to pay for a babysitter, you're going to pay for the babysitter, then you're going to pay for the dinner, you're going to pay for the extracurricular activity that you're going to go do in that 3-hour window. Like add the math up, like it gets to 150 real quick, like really fast, depending on what you do. Unless your date, is where you have your coupon book or where it's like buy one, get one or something like that.
Very familiar. Yes.
Oh, yeah. Where are we going to go eat tonight? Where do we have coupons for? Where do we have gift cards?
Yep.
So when we've not had the great means to do that, we are intentional to try to get the kids in bed in a timely manner. And even telling them like, hey, mom and dad are doing an at-home date tonight. Like, you guys get in bed, and like they'll even say like, can you, in bed, can you stay with us longer? No, we don't like you. We'll say like, hey, mom and dad have not had an opportunity to spend time with each other today. Like, we really need that time. Like, I love you. I love spending time with you as you get in bed. But like, listen, I got to go spend time with mom. And so we don't do this terribly often, but we have done it where we'll like make dinner separately for them so that we can hightail it into bedtime, getting into bed, and then we'll do our own dinner, whether that's like cooking at home. We've done that a few times. It's way easier just to buy something and do that date at home. And like if we don't create that space for us to be together, like my wife and I, we really enjoy the TV shows that we're hooked on and stuff like that. And that may not seem super valuable because you're not talking, but we really enjoy doing that together. Like every couple is going to find those things that you enjoy doing together. And if those things are in your home, you can even create space and time for that at home. We did something. This is a plug for a company that we're not endorsed by to share this, but I forget if it was for an anniversary or a birthday or something, but I ordered a subscription to the Date Box Club, or I forget what it's called. I'm assuming there's several of these companies where they send you a date in a box for at home, and they give you the stuff to do it. So like, there was like all of them had some form of game that was fun to do. And those were all like asking questions, getting to know each other better than you already do. So like really good questions to ask and in game format. And then like either a craft to make, like we made some coffee mugs. There was a Christmas themed one where we did some ornaments, and then there was like a dessert involved. So like, it would include like a, what is it called? Like a Pizookie pan, like a cookie pan.
Pizookie.
Pizookie.
Yeah.
So like there are options, to
Mm.
put it that way, for things that you can do at home. The other things that we've done is like, um, man, you got to be intentional with your babysitters. Uh, like not waiting for the opportunity of like the other spouse to say like, hey, we should go on a date. Like, be proactive. Like in 3 weeks, hey, I booked a babysitter. I saw we didn't have anything on the calendar. My wife is going to listen to this right now and just be like, why don't you drink your own medicine, bro?
Yeah.
Uh, I I have not incredibly often just said, "Hey, I got a babysitter for 3 weeks from now. We're gonna go out."
Well,
I
now you're going to be held to that standard. So book it
little
right now, and you can yeah claim that. Yeah.
like if you don't have like one or two go-to babysitters, uh, man, get it on the to-do list.
Mm.
Um, because like just having those people is like, even in an emergency, like somebody reaches out to you like the day before, or heaven forbid the day of, and they're like, hey, we got extra tickets to this thing, we can't go, like, do you and your wife want to go or whatever? Like have the babysitters that are ready to go, like, oh, we've got this great opportunity. Man, those really stink to let go by when like you have this a short amount of time to plan opportunity that could be really great for you and your spouse. If you got one or two or three babysitters on call, you can jump into it and go for it. We've done that a couple times. There's this other thing, we're not totally there, but we're going to get there soon, where we can leave our kids at home, even for a short period of time on the weekend, and not have a babysitter. So it doesn't break the bank. Our youngest really needs to be the one to go to bed. And once we know, like, okay, he's asleep at like 9 o'clock, we can go see a local band thing. Or like there's a couple places not too far from us, like we can go out and get a cocktail for an hour together or something like that. And we've tried that twice, and we're receiving multiple texts from our older kiddos like, when are you coming home? I just heard a noise. That kind of stuff. We're going to get there. That whole idea of like your oldest being a great babysitter for your younger kids is such a lie. They're still siblings. They still bring out the claws,
Yeah.
with each other. So we'll get there at some point where we can do that thing where, we've got a friend that has a show starting at 9 o'clock or 9:30 on a Friday or a Saturday or something like that.
Mm.
And you can save the money and not have to get a babysitter for those short little drives for those things.